So, is everything right? Yes, it is. Best of 3 between Cechi and ToD. The winner here makes it into the next round, into the main qualifier. In the main qualifier, 8 players will battle for 1 slot to China. 4 of the players have been invited to that second stage. Those 4 players are Sonic, Orc Worker, Foggy, and Cash. And one of these 2 will be joining them. 4 players in total from this qualifier, as I said, will be joining. And yeah, the winner of this best of 3 will. So, I said earlier, ToD seems to love the MK if his ladder games are any indication, and Happy absolutely despises it. Does ToD know about how much... Did I say Happy? I meant Cechi. How much Happy... God damn it! Cechi hates that hero. It's the Archmage though. Not taking the risk. I really thought it was going to be MK. You can certainly play MK on this map. You can go this green camp, into Expo, into this little camps here, for level 3. But no AM. Cechi will be very happy about that. Doesn't have to worry about the Stormbolt surround. Did I tell you about Remo special creep routes on this map, by the way? So, Remo special creep routes. You send out Scouting Acolyte, you slay this pig, and then you send Scouting Acolyte over here, and then you can scout with Acolyte over here to see what hero it is. But, you go with a DK, grab up the rod, get the skeletons, kill this camp, get more skeletons, kill this camp, get more skeletons, kill this camp, go back, kill this, boom, level 3. Takes a long time though. And of course the human will be free to do whatever he wants. But if the undead is aggressive right away, he cannot do anything about this first green camp, which is why usually I prefer early creeping, which is what a lot of undeads prefer to do nowadays. Farm just barely finishes in time. Once again, ToD with his signature scout farms. Denying the water elemental as well. Tech coming in here for Cechi after... Did he get backpack? No. No backpack for him. So will be hard... Oh, he's going for the Murlocs before the Expo. That's quite the delay. I'm calling 2 militia for them. Okay. That means a lot of poison damage though, doesn't it? On everything here. Oh, he's waking up the creeps. Can he drag some ensnares onto them? Oh, damn! Oh, shit! Oh, the rock golem's mad! I've never seen this before. Uh-oh. Why is everyone pinging here? He was supply stuck or something? I don't know. Oh man, that rock golem trick. And now he's mad, he's coming out still! Oh, that is really bad for ToD. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. This Expo was late already. It's even later now. The only good thing here for him is that the DK doesn't have new Rods of Necromancy. Otherwise, this would be so problematic. Alright, here we go. Next try. Militia come out. But it's so late, man. It is so late. He's gonna get another kill here with a coil. But that means he can't use any more onto those creeps. Of course, he would have loved to have gotten the level 5 Ogre Magi. It's not going to happen now, unless he has crazy Dota last-hitting skills with the Fiend, which he may have. He has been playing a lot of Dota. Alright. Only now the creep starts. Tier 2 is close to done. This is super late. But yeah, DK, low mana, no rods. Makes this now easy to creep. That rock golem pull, man. That bought him so much time.
A player's forces are under
now he's gonna creep a little bit himself. Level 2 is a prerequisite on the DK to be of any way relevant in the mid-game. AM will use this time for level 3 himself. I like this footy here. in the little pathway on the side, seeing if the undead may be coming in, looking for more peasant kills, tower kills, and so on. This trapper does not like the skeleton. Gloves of haste. For the Lich, will be okay. He's going Slaughterhouse, 3 Fiends. If he wants to commit more to the mid game here, he's gonna go 4 Fiends and a Fiend before the tech. If he wants to go more into the later game, into more of a timing, more of a dangerous tier 3, he's gonna go tech before anything else. And that seems to be... Oh no! He's making more Fiends. So he's going heavier into the mid game here. Expo is up, towers are coming. I like how he woke up the creeps here with the illusion. And that's a very fortunate ensnare. That should be the kill. DK has 1 coil though. But this Fiend should be doomed. Yeah, it's a surround, it sticks. AM though, not getting Nova, that was a mistake. Could have gotten him very low on HP. Use the Nova on the footies instead. I think that was a mistake. This AM would have been basically forced into a TP. Nova, right clicks, the next Nova would have been the TP. But he's getting footies here. That's experience. Only illusions here. The real AM hiding. And here comes the statue as well. So pretty late tech, all things considered, for Cechi. Archmage is buying space with this, buying time with this. Doesn't want to go towers yet. He wants to tech before the towers. There we go. Tech starts. And now it's time to set up towers. Yeah. That's the usual human play. If you're not under too much pressure. Oh, he's waking up the creeps here. He's returning the favor, the play of Cechi before. Now he's fighting against 2 creep camps at the same time. Is he not realizing this? Pretty cool here, how both make use of these... Uh-oh, AM in trouble. Oh, we got the big invul. I was thinking invul isn't available yet. But yeah, the big one he just found. Doesn't want to use the coil. Last second coil. 1-2-0 style. Baiting the footies to commit harder. Oh, nice last hit there by the AM. Who's the Dota player now? But these footies with defense still pretty hard to take out. Last second coil here again, as it seems. Tier 3 has started. In fact, it's halfway done already. AM has the boots here. Makes it pretty easy to chase after these fiends. Tier 2 halfway through. Looking pretty even, I would say. That 1 fiend kill was a big deal for ToD, but that by no means decides the game. DK needs level 3, but he's so close, and usually with water elementals and footies running around, you should be able to get that bit of experience easily. We'll be level 2 for the Lich as well. Second Slaughterhouse coming in. We know what that means. Oh, big macro mistake here by Cechi. Didn't have the 4th Ziggurat for a very long time. And the towers are now up. All of them perfectly managed by ToD here. Buying enough time for those towers precisely when the undead wanted to attack. 4 towers is a decent number, but could be a lot of destroyers here. We're gonna have 3 destroyers very soon. DK has a lot of mana here, really shouldn't lose any fiends. Oh, that 1 fiend is HP out of position, but yeah, the human army here has absolutely 0 catch. He's holding onto all of his mana on the Lich. Bit of a waste, especially with 2 statues in the back. Alright, tier 2 is done here. Only 2 guards done in the base, in the main. Making 2 more though. And also this opening here, that's a big weakness. He should seal that off against fiends. Of which there are quite a few. Tier 3 finished. And there's the destroyer farm upgrade. Alright. The clock's ticking. Soon the hammer from Cechi will fall. Is the defense strong enough? I think he needs more than 4 towers here, honestly. I don't believe he saw the second Slaughterhouse. That's the big issue. He sees a 3rd statue. That's not really a tell yet. That could still be from 1 single Slaughterhouse only. And he needs more towers. He needs more towers than this. Absolutely does. Also, the fact that there's no orb yet on the Lich should be a tell. Undeads will sometimes skip this because Orb doesn't do anything against towers. 4 towers here. I think you should attack the expansion rather. Fiends have an easier time attacking these, I believe. But there's no arcane here, so he can commit with a DK as well. Maybe that's his thinking. But there will be militia. Alright, this is gonna be an intense push. Destroyer form is done. And the first one's getting morphed. The second one. We're gonna have 4. How hard is he gonna commit to this? We have breakers here to help with this. Oh, he's positioning his main army in front of the towers. But here we go. And the footies eat up the destroyer damage. That's the way it's supposed to be. Fiend, whew, last second coil again. But that's good for ToD. Lots of this mana is already gone. Only onto Footman. He's making a mistake here. Cechi is going for the Archmage. He has to TP. Where's he TPing? It's here, right? He's looking into the direction he's going. Uh-oh! We know about that. Archmage is dead. MK, soon to follow, has a healing potion. Will survive with this. The DK has no more mana. No arcane tower in the main. Turning out to be quite the mistake here. Could have burned a lot of mana. DK, no, Lich level 3. But Destroyer's out of mana. I think Cechi should go into meat wagons now. Or just more statues and try to break a second time. He can make a lot of them. 59 supply though for him, so isn't making too much gold at the moment. More and more breakers are coming out, and there's no answer to breakers, of course. Still a very tense game. He really needs an orb now, though. Otherwise, these breakers are nigh unkillable. Over into the peasants. That is kind of costly for ToD, but he can afford it. He's got the expo. However, there's still no tier 3 coming for the humans, so the undead is not under immediate threat. There's no triple hero, no knights, no tanks, so nothing too scary the undead human, excuse me, can do. Not yet. Aside from bolts around, which are very possible with a good number of breakers. Zeppelin would be a good purchase here for Cechi, but he needs so many things, it seems. He needs either a good number of what are called? Meat wagons. He needs an orb. He needs a third hero, or he needs a whole bunch more destroyers, which seems like that's what he's doing. 3 more Destros on the ground. This will be 7. Only 3, however, with mana. But that's definitely enough to kill a couple of towers. But now there are a good number of breakers, so maybe they can repel, like, you know, the ground army. Ankh of Reincarnation, actually really good, because bolts around seems to be the only answer. Destroyers, close to flying into an ensnare here. Double healing potion. Cechi repositioning. Has a lot of gold now. Third hero, Panda. Okay, it's gonna be bust or break.
A player's forces are under attack.
More creeping here. MK, does he get level 3 from this? No, definitely not. Rune braces are really nice though. Scroll of the Beast. That's gonna be sold against so many breakers. Absolutely horrible. Cechi's taken a lot of time here though. And now he's going A-bombs. So I guess he's not gonna break it in the end. Does ToD feel safe enough to go tier 3? It doesn't look like it. Seems like he's still in desperate defense mode, going for rifles now. Cechi with a big supply lead has the orb now. He should really sell the scroll. Maybe he kind of forgot about it. A-bombs, Disease Cloud. Very good, of course, against the breakers. Red Camp, a lot of experience, big item. The Panda here, of course, the big weakness. Can't get healed via the coil. He really should have had an invul potion, but he's gonna die here, it seems. He needs to go to the back. Finally has the invul, but he was way too far in front to begin with. Coil Nova, perhaps, onto this guy. Oh, doesn't need it. Long range coil. Doesn't hit. Panda in trouble again. Has to go for the invul. That's 7 seconds, but only 7 seconds. After that, he's pretty much dead. But this fight here by ToD, this army doesn't seem to be ready for the battle. He's using the scroll against the breakers, not very advisable. More level ups though for the underside. Drunken Haze coming in as well. Breath, no more mana for that actually. Is there an Ankh on him? He could have swapped the Ankh. Cechi making a few mistakes here that don't seem to be necessary. He's gonna get this rifle. Not quite. Still only tier 2 though. As long as ToD is only tier 2, he's not scary really. And Panda will be back very soon. He was level 2. Okay, I thought he was level 1. ToD wants to set up a new base here. That is of course something that Cechi cannot allow. Pretty hard to deal with his breakers here. He doesn't have enough damage. Long range coil Nova! The AM! 4 HP! You gotta be kidding me. Another Lich in trouble. He died to the destroyers or something. I don't know. He's transferring something now. It is the TP. MK doesn't have a Stormbolt anymore. AM died to the A-bomb or to the destroyers or something. MK though got level 3 from this. Maybe looking to set up a new base here. Panda's gonna be back in a moment. Sacrificial Skull. He's expanding himself now. And with tier 3 being so far away for ToD, I think that could work actually. Crazy enough. When usually it never works. I like how he's using one destroyer here to scout. Sees, alright, still only tier 2. That means I have time. DK, almost level 5. Is level 5. He needs Involt on the Panda. And level 3. And I guess A-bombs actually. When's ToD gonna scout this? Can he cancel it? Don't sell the Ankh, dude. He sells the medallion. It does give a lot of gold. MK pretty tanky here with his items. Oh, he doesn't have the money! He doesn't have the money for the expansion. Oh, Cechi. Should have made that first. And this Panda hasn't seemed too impactful so far. Still only tier 2 for ToD. There's the expansion. He has not seen this yet. He's still setting up more towers. It seems like he's still in desperate defense mode. Which is understandable, I guess. With a Panda, you expect the Undead to try to break your base. Is it 0-0? Yes, it is 0-0. I'm sorry, I don't even have that on the scoreboard. Apologies. Alright. Oh, awesome battle drums. That's a great one. And the Panda is gonna get level 3 here. Honestly, there's a whole bunch of breakers against which that won't do much. But against everything else, it's great. Level 5 on the Lich. Oh my god, this nuke is out of this world, man. Why don't you dispel, dude? You have 10 million destroyers. Alright, there we go. Level 3 Panda. He needs to give over an invul or something. Almost even in terms of supply. Is ToD really gonna rifle push 19 minutes into the game to the undead base against 5-5-3 heroes? Oh, ToD, that's not a good idea. You need to go tier 3. You need to expand again. That's the only way you win this. What the Panda find? Oh, parry, that's really good. How many heal scrolls does he have? 1, 2. That's not good enough against Panda 3, Lich level 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, more leveling by the undead. He really is an invul on the Panda though. That's the one thing that's severely missing. But here we go. Expo starts to mine. Shop coming up as well. Main bases don't have much left now, do they? Nope, not at all. More experience for the Panda. Getting close to 4. I don't think he has Drunken Haze. It's a pretty cool game. But I must say, I think Cechi is pretty favored at this point. Human tier 2 is just really bad in the late game against undead. Unless you have like 5 heal scrolls or something. Okay, he's gonna set up a new base here, it seems. As the mains expire, but I think Cechi is gonna follow suit and get up his own. Still can't believe that the Panda doesn't have an invul. ToD may have stolen it from this shop, actually. He probably did. Aura level 1, by the way, so there will be Death Pact. Fighting in this position, of course, would be the dream for the human. With the A-bombs blocking each other, perhaps. But then again, we don't have too many. Oh, dude, you need to get an invul on this Panda. Goes in. Nova. Breath of Fire. Panda's dropping low. Invul transferred though. Oh, this clap though. Holy shit, so much damage. But now he's low on mana. Not out of mana quite yet. The water elementals get the spell, of course, quickly against so many destroyers. The rifles do good damage against it. Going for the MK immediately. Didn't look at the items. Cechi, massive mistake. There's rune bracers and a whole bunch of potions on this MK. Is he throwing this game away right now? He doesn't. He does have a TP to get out of this. He does actually. Breath of Fire, Nova coming in. That was the second heal scroll. There's none more left. And he has to TP, has to evacuate and get out of here. Big mistake by Cechi there. Committing so hard to the MK. But it's not over. By no means. 2 heal scrolls are gone. He's going for more. Oh, the DK. But the invul is gone as well. And Cechi has to be more careful with his positioning. The A-bombs have to create a front line and the Panda breaths from behind. He can't be part of the front line. Main base? Oh shit, this expo is almost dead. That's the thing about LR. The natural has very little gold in it. Still even game between the two. By the way, this Scourge Bone Chime is pretty nice here. For once, it is for undead. There's also some creeps left here. Panda still on level 4. Cechi really killed barely anything in that last engagement. Seemed like water elementals, but nothing else. Rifles have 1 attack upgrade at least. Is he getting more? Nope. Now might be a good time though. There it is. Both players here biding their time, not wanting to commit to engage. But this is pretty much the perfect undead army against tier 2 human. A whole bunch of A-bombs, a few destroyers, like 3 is probably the perfect number. Only thing he needs now is invuls, a TP for safety, and upgrades. Is he getting upgrades? Yeah. And another expansion. Is there a tier 3 transition coming? No. This is gonna be his last base. And, oh my god, it was just... It's the last bit of gold he had as well. How many heal scrolls? 3 heal scrolls! That is a lot. That is a lot. Panda could have crept this for level 4, but he didn't. And he was too scared to move out to go for an invul potion. Understandable, I guess. Sentry sees the human coming. Okay. More A-bombs. High upkeep for Cechi. If he holds on here, he's gonna be 2 base versus 1. That should be the win for him. By all accounts. And now Cechi's like, ah shit, there was still a camp there. The MK hoping to get Call Nova again. He would be the perfect target. Alright, this is gonna be the big fight. Big front line for the A-bombs. That looks pretty good for the undead. Panda far in the back, the way it's supposed to be. A-bombs taking quite a bit of damage. Where's the coil? Coil? Maybe it's on cooldown from a destroyer or something. I'm not quite certain. Panda, almost level 4. Hits it here, makes it a bit more tanky. MK once again getting focused. First heal scroll coming in. There's actually, that's the second one. He only has a single one left, and now so much AoE coming from Cechi. These rifles are gonna be burning and freezing with the next Nova. There's one more breath ready, and that one's gonna hurt. He's lining it up. He's waiting for it. Heal scroll comes before, breath comes after. Nova into everything. Oh my god, the damage. And now he can't heal against this anymore. He has to get out of here. TP. It's time to leave. But he loses so much on the way home. 53 supplies suddenly only left for ToD. And this tier 2 strategy, Rifle Casters, has a timeline. It has an expiration date, I guess I should rather say. If you don't win at a certain point quickly, it's impossible to overcome all those A-bombs, high-level undead heroes. Especially if you're only on one base and can't go for mass heal scrolls anymore. Cechi's still sitting back, aware of his advantage, mining from 2 bases. Undead can play against human when the human is on 2 bases. The other way around, not so much the case. Certainly not if the human's on tier 2. Now he has the space as well to go for invols again. Cechi, honestly, in an almost unlosable situation. ToD has to come up with something special. He's close to level 5 Archmage, but that only does so much against 3 destroyers. Double heal scroll. Needs those, of course.
A town is under siege.
What can he do? How can he somehow cheat a victory out of this lost game?
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know. It's gonna be very, very hard, to say the very least. Blizzard! I like that. That's really nice. And suddenly, level 5 will be really good for him. Problem is, he has a very, very flimsy front line. Only 3 breakers with no armor upgrades. Do breakers
forces are under attack.
and rifles share the same like damage upgrade? I thought it was different ones. He's towering up here. If Cechi comes to fight him here, ToD can sit on the high ground. Cechi's attacking from below into the towers. Then maybe. Maybe this is doable. But why would Cechi do that? What reason could he possibly have? I can't see one. Cechi in high upkeep here. He realizes he just has to survive another attack. But that attack doesn't seem to be coming. Is there no third hero for ToD? No. He's still tier 2. I think after the destroyers were down here, wasted all their mana on the footies, when they left, I think then he should have teched. But that's easier to say, of course, than to do, because had there been more destroyer follow-up or a meat wagon follow-up, that could have just killed him. He was under constant threat of dying this entire game. Not the entire game, but you know what I mean. For the last 20 minutes. A lot of long games today. Alright. Cechi, for the first time in a long time, making his way across the map. He's feeling confident. He has heal scrolls, he has involts, he has mana potions. protection scroll even. 2-1 upgrades for him. The A-bombs have 2 auras by the way. 3 auras in fact. Unholy, Vampiric, and Command. Uh-oh, that rifle. The coil more than cuts his HP in half. This would be a good position for the human here. Into this choke, or even better this one. But there's so much healing. Like these A-bombs in the front lines, they don't die quickly. Especially since so many of the rifles have died before. The DK with a level 3 coil has so much healing. Alright. 90 supply for Cechi. Is he gonna commit here? He doesn't even have to win the game. He can just trade and then TP out after. The Blizzard's pretty nice, but the Nova, Breath of Fire, so much damage. First heal scroll has to be used. Blizzard coming in again. Scroll of Protection. Can be stolen. Coil, Nova though hitting once after the next. So much goddamn damage. The Panda now. He's getting focused. Scroll of Healing for Cechi as well. Drunken Hates, Breath of Fire, Nova after. That's the last heal scroll. He still hasn't killed anything. He killed an A-bomb, but it was to the tower. The AM is still only level 4. He finally killed something for his level 5. Has to retreat back into the towers. And will get back to safety, but only relative safety. As now his expo up here is pretty exposed. DK still quite a few more coils to use for healing on his A-bombs. Lich close to 6. DK also close to 6. Panda close to 4. 5, excuse me. Needs a Fiend. Nova. Long range coil. I'm waiting for it. There it is. Kills him. Double level up. And that's it. GG. 1-0 for Cechi. That was a long, hard-fought 30-minute game. Cechi comes out victorious. We're gonna check out which other results we can find here. What's up with this page? Why isn't it loading? So, we have all of our quarterfinals determined now, by the way. These goddamn ads, man. So Hawk versus Agent. Certainly Hawk the big favorite there. We're casting ToD versus Cechi right now. Lil DC versus Scud. The Swedish duel. And my boy Yagami versus Effect in a human mirror. ToD map choice next. Out of the 2 remaining ones that there still are. Or I actually don't know how many videos there are, honestly. Wait, can you check the videos on the ESL page? That would be really cool. No. Unfortunately not. Oh, but it's predetermined. Oh, okay. So, second map's gonna be Twisted Meadows, and the third one is gonna be AZ. I may be in the wrong game. Where am I? Oh no, I'm in the right one. Okay. I'm getting a little tired. Didn't sleep too much tonight. Mr. Love, our viewer, who was here for the Smash tournament, as I told you earlier, came here a little late last night. He was supposed to be here by 12. He showed up at 3. So I had to stay awake a long time. Whoa. But it's okay. Cechi needs a second here to get his playlist in order. Oh shit, we have some. Oh shit, I missed some subs, didn't I? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Who do we have? We have Jamaster3 with a 2-month resub saying, "Hey B2W, 2 months Woodwood." Sorry man, that was at the beginning of the game, or before. Half an hour ago, I hope you're still here. And just now, Jeef Doda and Mythstera. Sub for the first time. Welcome guys. Thank you very much. And 3-month resub for Xanolan. Thank you very much, my man. Alright, second game is about to start, guys. We're just waiting for the Russian streamers. And then it's go time. If Cechi wins, I think I'm going to call him on Discord. I think the tensions are rising in chat. Alright. Map number 2. Cechi in the lead. With 1-0, let's go! Twisted Meadows, map number 2. ToD just said that he hates all these 3 maps against Undead. First one LR, second one TM, the third one would be AZ. Fast DK opening. That is of course the standard. There was a short period of time where we saw some ghoul openings. But that was very, very, very rare. Fast ultra build here for the human, as is the standard of course. Going for the laboratory first. Into the expansion. Question is if Cechi wants to be aggressive here. That would be the old school approach. Or he wants to go creeping first. Which would be either this camp first. Or this one, which you can do with only one set of skeletons. That's more new school. Kind of WFZ style. Also 1-0 started doing this. I don't know Happy's stance on it too much. He's going to be scouting close positions. That's not the case. We are cross. That's the best spawning positions for ToD. Here we go. Militia being called. Yeah, 7 of them. I was like, 6 is a little light, isn't it? And there we go. Acolyte's gonna see this. The way I remember Cechi playing was aggressively against this. Was trying to kill peasants instead of creeping. Here's the first water elemental. There's a second one working out well so far, and
A player's
yep,
forces
the
are
DK is
under
running
attack.
over. Not looking for the sheep. Gonna try to be aggressive. Boots of Qualifier. Not what he wanted. The Tome of Agility, Tome of Intelligence though, is pretty good. He's gonna finish this creep camp quick and easy. Really fast, actually. Well done. Kills the water elemental as well. And this is the reason why oftentimes nowadays we don't see this harassment anymore on not close positions. Because yes, he's gonna get a peasant or two, but that's only like 50 experience. Whereas here, it would be 192 experience.
A player's
Acolyte
forces are under attack.
dancing with the footy. No farm behind here. Tech coming in for Cechi. With backpack this time. So he can reinforce with more skeletons. And one peasant kill so far is really not good. Nice deny here, I guess. So if you commit to DK harass without creeping early, you have to get level 2 when the human is creeping this. Otherwise you're in a really bad position. You have to steal last hits with a coil, you have to kill peasants, you have to kill water elementals, footies, and all that good jazz. Here come the... Only 5 militia? Really? That's pretty risky, buddy. Isn't it? He has a lot more ready to call. Is that intentional? Kind of a second wave of attack or something? He wakes up the creeps here with a skeleton. And here we go. How much can Cechi get? Long range coil gets that one. You can see the cancel movements. He is a Dota player after all. But the big prize here is of course the Ogre Magi. He gets more Rods of Necromancy from the from the first Fiend coming in. He would love to get this Water Elemental as well, with right clicks only. And he's gonna get it. More experience for him. The Ogre Magi now will be level 2, but the Fiend that's snared, that's the one problem here. It's kind of a big problem, honestly. Gets surrounded, will get killed. Or does he get out? Oh my god! There's one more coil in a second, but that means the Ogre Magi will go to the human. What's more important, keeping the Fiend alive or the Ogre? I think the Ogre is more important. Coil comes too late. There's defend here already? That really doesn't... I guess that's why he keeps so many peasants here, to have all that lumber. Doesn't seem really necessary, I feel.
Forces are under attack.
But the DK now super low. He didn't get level 2. He didn't kill the Ogre, and he didn't save the Fiend. So, that's pretty good for ToD. DK so low. 16 HP. And that was all because the Fiend walked into range for the Ensnare. That was the mistake that made this all spiral out of control. He's trying to destroy the ring here.
Forces are under attack.
Not gonna happen though. Oh my god, the DK. He desperately needs the aura here. Needs the statues as well. He's gonna have time to get the statues. There will be no tier 2 building cancellation. Creeping this here is pretty difficult now for the DK because he's gonna get purged and he's gonna get focused. If only by the gnolls, but every bit of focus here is a problem for him. DK comes out. Lich, excuse me. May want to go for a potion here early. But actually will not. Here comes the town hall. He's sitting really well on lumber. Like all these peasants that stayed up here had a really good impact to have a good lumber economy now. It was risky though. If he had lost more, it could have been dangerous. I like this. Skeleton scouting over here. Was seeing the human. He's taking the long way around. And now these peasants are pretty exposed. And he may even be able to get the tower here. AM wants to be aggressive himself. Tech is not yet happening. He would have to cancel. Getting towers now. Double Spirit Tower. Oof, heavy investment. But I think ToD's just going to TP to his expansion, right? Alright, this tower is definitely dead. Nova into the peasants. ToD has to TP. Yeah, there it is. Alright, he TPs. Is Cechi gonna have the presence of mind to cancel these towers? One of them. Let's the other one finish. Oh, AM. He doesn't have a TP anymore. But there is no Nova now. Only coils. Still, though, he's dropping low. Statues soon to be coming in. That fiend is in trouble. Oh my god, these coils are so close. Oh, nice. He sends in the skeletons onto the AM with a normal damage. A little bit of chip damage here and there. Now he always has to be afraid of the coil Nova. And it's not too far away. He has the coil, and he's close to the Nova. AM needs to be so careful, man. Needs to be so careful. 20 more mana for the Lich, for the Nova. AM has to run. He needs a shop or a Zeppelin. Oh, Zeppelin, that's the play. He can get one. More coming from... He's tier 2 only. He can go tier 3 now. He easily has the resources for it. But the towers, once again... Oh, the Archmage! Oh, what are you doing? Coil Nova, he didn't get the Zeppelin. That was the big mistake. He needed that Zeppelin. And now this Expo... Exposed indeed. First tower cancelled. Second... Where are the footies? Footies far too far away. And a second tower... Third tower, that is. Falls as well. This is looking beyond catastrophic now for ToD. Where are the militia from the main? He can call so many, but he didn't call them. There's a shredder now. But yeah, without an Archmage here, only these couple of footies against 2 statues don't do anything anymore. The DK is only level 2, but that's good enough. Tier 3 in the meantime. On its way, even attack upgrade coming in. As long as he keeps these towers from coming up, until he has destroyers, this game should be his easily. Once again, ToD seems to be in a checkmate situation. Can he find an answer this time? Towers have to be the answer, I suppose. So much repair. This is extremely expensive. And in the end, it's not good enough. Thank you very much, Battle Engine, for the first time sub. Welcome. AM, when's he gonna be back? Oh my god, it still takes so long! He's taking so many losses. And Cechi, he's not losing anything at all, aside from mana points. That's the only thing. And charges of Rod of Necromancy, I guess. Shredder dead, DK 3, Coil level 2, easy heal. Towers are kind of coming up, but not really. Too much piercing damage. And again. All the towers cancelled. Militia come now. Seem to be a little late to the party. Lich has Nova. It's gonna hurt. Right here. Can hit all of them. Doesn't do it though. There it is. Oh, buddy. This seems to be Cechi in the next round. Unless ToD has... Oh, he is stuck on the wrong side. Can't get out. No TP, no staff, but he can go for a Zeppelin. He could have used one before. Now he's definitely gonna get one. GG! Cechi defeats ToD 2-0. He is officially in the next round. He will be playing amongst the likes of Foggy, Orkworker, Sonic and Cash. Who else will be joining them? That's what we're gonna find out next.